Future Trunks, a fan favorite and one of the most iconic characters in the Dragon Ball franchise. And during his debut in Dragon Ball Z, fans instantly started to rave about him. And the impact that he left in Z will never be forgotten because his character was so important during that time. He was useful throughout the story, but when it comes to Future Trunks' character in Dragon Ball Super, it wasn't the same impact. Something went wrong, and it made Future Trunks' character feel like a huge total waste in Dragon Ball Super, and we'll talk about that next here on J Cloud's Anime Talk. Alright, so during the time of the Goku Black arc was coming up, everyone was so excited. We seen something in the Dragon Ball franchise we always wanted to see, an evil Goku and an evil Supreme Kai. And most importantly, the return of Future Trunks. And it was a fresh idea. We dealt with guys in the beginning of Super, the return of Frieza, and a tournament between Universe 6 and 7. And let's just ignore the Copy Vegeta arc, okay?
Okay.
So when we got to the Goku Black arc, the anticipation of the fans was at an all-time high, thinking that this will be the best arc in Dragon Ball Super. The music, the fights, everything in this arc was leading up to silence the criticizers because during that time, Dragon Ball Super was heavily criticized, and it deserved every bit of it. In almost every moment that Future Trunks was in, it was so rewatchable. Almost as if Future Trunks was in front of the hype train of Dragon Ball Super. And slowly but surely, the Goku Black arc became nothing but fan service, and the story felt rushed. Future Trunks getting a spirit sword out of nowhere killing off Zamasu was a head scratcher. We don't know how he learned the technique of gathering energy to make a spirit bomb. Fusing that with his sword was unexplained. Most fans do not like that idea of how it ended. And most of all, still to this day, we don't know where the Super Saiyan Rage transformation came from as well. We don't know how he was able to unlock that or what sort of training he did to obtain that form. And when it comes to transformations in Dragon Ball, it has impact not because they transformed to a new form, but the backstory of how they got that form. That was the beauty of transformations for the individual characters. We know why Gohan obtained Super Saiyan 2, why Vegeta went Super Saiyan the first time, why Goku went Super Saiyan the first time, and also Trunks. And they were all explained. Future Trunks' rage mode wasn't. The only thing we can say is that he obtained this form off screen when training with Vegeta. While in Z, we know why Trunks was able to go Super Saiyan Grade 2 is because we seen every little detail of the hyperbolic time chamber training with Vegeta and him. The backstory of Trunks' form was better written in terms of Dragon Ball Z. The form we see in Super was not, which made the impact of the transformation less impactful and a complete waste. And if we take a step back, the Goku Black arc is skippable. It had no impact in the Dragon Ball Super story. Main reason is because nothing really carried over, only a second Zeno. It's as if Future Trunks was just there for the fan service, and then once the fan service was up, it was time for him to go. And nothing happens after, almost as if he was never there. While Trunks showed up killing Frieza and Z, saving the current timeline, while also killing King Cold in the process, warning the Z fighters about the androids, giving them time to train so they won't be killed off so easily during his timeline, and saving Goku from the heart virus. If Trunks was to never show up in Z, everyone would have been doomed. Future Trunks served an important role and a huge purpose in Z that's not even comparable of the purpose he had in Super. And every arc he was in Z had a purpose that carried over to the next arc. The Goku Black arc in Super did not. And when Future Trunks entered the story in Z, we seen a side of Vegeta that changed him and we did not expect to see. Vegeta actually fought for someone and not for himself for the first time. And that was when Future Trunks got killed by Perfect Cell, and we seen Vegeta let go of his pride and fight for someone he cared about. Vegeta's character changed forever, and Future Trunks changed every single individual character fate in Dragon Ball Z. So what went wrong in Dragon Ball Super for Future Trunks' character? He holds no weight as comparable in Z, and nothing in the arc that he was in transpired is a stepping stone for future arcs. He was there and then he just vanished. His transformation was there and it went unexplained. Him killing off Zamasu with a spirit sword was a bad idea, and it really was a head scratcher, and that's just an understatement. And we barely got any interaction with his best friend, Gohan, his master, and we only seen it in the end and it felt like a huge tease. He goes back to a timeline where it's already a Future Trunks in another Mai, where it would have been better if he stayed and even fought with Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta in a Tournament of Power, since they were looking for another guy. But no, they got Master Roshi and Tien. And hypothetically, let's just say if they did have Future Trunks in a Tournament of Power arc and kept Tien and Master Roshi, they wouldn't need Frieza. Future Trunks is one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball franchise, and the way Super handled his character made him feel like a complete waste, like he shouldn't have ever been there. And the worst thing of all, this may be the last time we will ever see Future Trunks ever in this Dragon Ball story. So with that, comment below and tell me your thoughts about Future Trunks. Will we ever see him again in the Dragon Ball Super story? And if not, was he wasted in Dragon Ball Super? And if you're new to this channel and want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button. I'm J Cloud and I'm out.